Under arrest, or I'm gonna tase you.
No!
Taser, taser!
No!
When officers arrived at this Idaho home, they ordered the man inside to step outside immediately. Instead, he refused. Moments later, police forced their way through the doorway and deployed a taser during a struggle inside the house. The man they were arresting wasn't a typical suspect. He was a former deputy sheriff. And what began as a simple traffic complaint would soon escalate into a confrontation that ultimately led to a federal civil rights lawsuit. But to understand how officers ended up forcing their way inside this home, we need to rewind to what happened just minutes earlier that evening. At approximately 2:28 p.m. in the small city of Buhl, Idaho, an officer reported observing a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed through town. According to police, the officer attempted to initiate a traffic stop. Instead of stopping along the roadway, the driver continued a short distance before pulling into the driveway of a nearby residence. Officers who were close behind followed the vehicle as it pulled into the driveway of the residence. It was at this point that the officers activated their body-worn cameras.
What's up?
So I stopped him for speeding,
Okay.
41 and a 25. He pulls in right here. He's originally parked here. I get out to get my ticket book out of the back of the patrol car because it's in my patrol bag in the trunk. And he pulls up here, gets out of the car. I tell him, you're not free to leave. You're detained at this time. He proceeds to ignore me and proceeds inside the house. Requests my supervisor, said that I'm not detained. You have no way to prove that I was speeding. And enters the house against my order.
Is this his house?
Yes.
Going inside during a traffic stop can create a legally grey area. Drivers are expected to stop and remain with officers during a lawful traffic stop, and ignoring those commands could potentially lead to additional charges. However, whether those additional charges apply often depends on whether the original reason for the stop itself was legally valid.
Okay. Secure it and go get a search warrant. I guess. Because it's infraction, right? Some of the guys just an infraction on him. Yeah.
He said he would talk to you, but he's not going to talk to me. I have his ID in the car.
It's who?
Elijah is his first name.
You want to talk to me?
Well, he said that he wanted my supervisor. I said my chief is on his way. He said there was no way. And he said that.
So you have obstructing?
Yeah.
The officer mentions charging for obstruction, but for that to apply, again, the officers would need a lawful basis for the original stop or detention in the first place.
What's his name again? Hey, is Elijah here?
He is.
Can I talk to him?
Okay, I'll let him know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Elijah,
Hello.
come on in here so we can talk to you for a minute.
No, I'm not coming out there. This is my home.
Okay, well, we need to issue
We
this
talk right
citation,
here.
so
And that's fine.
can you give this officer a chance to... So we have two options, okay? Here's the thing. We can issue this citation, and you can plead your case to courts, or I'll take you to jail right now for obstruct and delay.
Legally, a person is not required to leave their home simply to receive a citation. While officers can issue a ticket for a traffic violation, the law generally does not require someone to step outside of their residence in order to accept it.
Okay.
So, it's up to you.
I said he could give me the citation
Okay,
already.
well then come on out here so he can finish this up.
I don't need to go out there for him to issue a citation. So there's no further
Yeah,
reason
you
for me
do.
be
You need
out
to stand
there.
right next to your vehicle because he told you you weren't free to go yet. He needs to issue a citation. So please go there wait by your vehicle so that way he can issue citation.
That makes no sense. I have things to take care of.
You have 2 seconds to go by your vehicle and let him issue citation, or I'm going to place
So
you under
you're going to
arrest.
come on my
Or
property.
you're going to be placed under arrest for obstructing. Take your pick.
Obstructing what exactly?
You're obstructing his investigation into traffic. He's trying to
No,
issue a
there is
citation.
there is
Okay,
no
if you feel that the injustice has been, or whatever, you can apply it, you can take it up with the courts, but I need you to go by your vehicle so he can give you the citation and you can be on your way. You're stretching this out way longer than what it needs to be. It's a speeding ticket. Okay.
It's a
So
speeding ticket. So can you tell me even how he would
Okay.
determine speed? What is your
okay,
guys'
that is something
mechanisms
you're gonna have to
for
take up with the
determining
judge. You can
speed?
fight that part.
Okay, because I'm getting tired of you guys hanging out
Okay.
here. This is my home. You're
Okay.
going to sit here and try to do a speed
Okay.
trap right here. So no, if you want to issue a citation, you go ahead and issue a citation.
Come
right
out here,
now.
wait by your vehicle.
No, I am not.
Come out here, wait by your vehicle.
No, because then once I leave my private home, then that gives you reason for arrest. I am on my private.
You're right
home
now.
at
You're
this
about
point.
ready to go to jail.
Yeah, I don't trust you guys. I'm going to go ahead and call my lawyer
Okay.
and
Well-
call the city attorney, and
Okay.
then we will
Well, you
discuss.
can come out here and
okay?
have your.
You have no right into my home.
As Johnson attempts to close the door, one of the officers steps forward and places his foot inside the doorway to prevent it from shutting. Legally, actions like this can be controversial. Courts often treat physically blocking a door as entering the home, which generally requires either a warrant or a recognized exception under the Fourth Amendment.
You have passed the threshold. Get your foot off of my door.
You need to come out here to finish
Go ahead,
this.
call the attorney.
That's fine. You're more than welcome to.
You have no right to come in here for a speeding ticket.
Okay.
Get your foot out
Now-
of my door.
but you're obstructing.
I've already heard about you as a chief of police. You're cricket. Get your foot out of my door. I know you have no problem breaking the law. Get your foot out of my door.
Then
Go
stand
ahead,
right here.
call-
Then do me a favor and stand
Go
right here
ahead,
so you
call
can
the,
issue the citation.
The sheriff's department.
Sheriff's Department's right here.
Okay, good. So go ahead and call
So-
the attorney.
Okay. This is not necessary over a speeding ticket.
You
Okay.
call.
The irony of this statement from the officers is about to become even more so with how they're about to escalate this situation.
Call. Yeah, I know exactly. What are you saying that for?
So-
Of course, this isn't necessary.
Okay.
Go ahead, call our neighbor here and call Silas as well.
Okay. So come on out here so we can issue
No,
a
I will
citation.
not.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So you're gonna come out here so he can issue the citation.
Not this time, no.
Okay.
Until I have further witnesses
Okay.
to deal
Well,
with
you have a
guys.
county deputy here, so you have two options. Like I said.
No, that one's very crooked.
Okay.
No.
Well,
That guy.
step out here.
No, I am not. I am getting witnesses, and then
Okay,
once I
that's
have
fine.
other witnesses here, then I will step
No,
outside.
this is not how this works.
That is
So-
how it's going to work.
No, it's not. Okay, you're under arrest.
At this point, the officer tells Johnson that he's under arrest. However, based on the situation so far, there had not been a clearly established arrestable offense. The encounter began as a traffic citation, and refusing to step outside one's home to receive a ticket generally does not by itself constitute a crime. So, without a valid underlying offense or probable cause for arrest, declaring an arrest in this moment raises significant legal questions.
No.
Open the door. You're under arrest.
Out of my
Our
house.
house. You
Get the
cannot
out.
come into our house.
Open the door. You're
Open the
under
door,
arrest.
or I'm gonna tase
Daddy,
you.
Daddy,
Open the
Daddy.
door, or you're gonna get tased.
Open the door.
No.
Open the door.
No, you cannot
Open
take my
the door.
husband.
He's under arrest.
He's under arrest.
You are
Open
not-
the door,
Daddy,
or you're gonna get tased.
I don't have I don't have their numbers.
Open the door now, or you're gonna get tased.
Individual was placed under arrest.
I am
Open
calling
the
for
door,
further
or you're gonna get
witnesses.
tased.
Are you saying you are not allowing me to call?
No, you're under arrest at this point.
I'm calling a witness.
You're under arrest. Open up. Help you push the door.
No!
As officers move into the doorway and threaten arrest, the legal issues become even more significant. Under the Fourth Amendment, a person's home receives the strongest protections from government intrusion. In those situations, officers must have a warrant, consent, or a clear emergency to enter a home. For minor offenses like this traffic citation, courts have ruled that forcing entry without those conditions is not legally justified.
How do you do that? No!
Because he's under arrest.
Not under arrest, Daddy! Stop! I'm not in here!
Get off of me.
I'm not in
Taser,
here!
taser!
No! 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 I'm not in here!
On the ground. On the ground. Stop resisting. You're gonna get tased
Stop,
again.
Daddy! Stop! Help! Help! Help!
Stop resisting, or you're gonna get tased again.
Help! Oh, me help!
I'm out of my
Stop resisting, or you're gonna get tased again.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my
Let him
God!
get
This
the
is
cuffs
not
on you, we'll get the-
necessary! Help!
Dispatch
You see
1500
this?
taser
Call
deployed.
Pastor Paul.
After entering the home, officers deploy a taser and pull Johnson outside. The use of force in these situations like this is typically judged by whether the officers were making a lawful arrest in the first place. If the underlying arrest or entry into the home is not legally justified, the use of force used to carry it out can also become legally questionable.
Okay, we're gonna roll you up, sit you on your.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
You got
Don't
him?
touch me. Get off of me. I will roll
So
over.
crooked. This is so crooked. He didn't. In his own home.
He was placed under arrest.
He was not.
He did.
He was not.
That guy placed him under arrest.
Did you request
And he
EMS
was
yet?
in our house, sir, and our
Dispatch
daughter's
bill
here.
1500 stage meds.
I'm fine.
Stay seated.
I'm gonna stand up.
No, you listen to these.
I cannot stay in this position. I have nothing to do. I am handcuffed.
Okay.
Please.
Straighten your knees out.
Our daughter's
I'm
here.
getting
and our
up.
son.
Send him in your car, or is he? Okay, we got probes.
In the months following the incident, the legal consequences began to unfold. Prosecutors ultimately dropped all the charges that had been filed against Johnson in connection with the encounter. Johnson later filed a federal civil lawsuit against the city and the officers involved, arguing that the warrantless entry into his home and the use of force used against him during the arrest violated his constitutional rights. And after reviewing the case, a federal judge determined that the officer's entry into the home did violate the Fourth Amendment's protections. While some parts of the lawsuit were dismissed, other claims were allowed to proceed, meaning the actions taken during the encounter will continue to be examined in court. As for how Johnson handled this situation himself, his background as a former sheriff's deputy meant he was familiar with how encounters with police can unfold, and throughout the incident he repeatedly asserted what he believed were his rights inside his home. After the arrest, he followed through by challenging the officer's actions in court, filing a federal civil lawsuit over the encounter. Tell me what you think about this case in the comments, and thank you for watching.